Hi, I'm Amy from Mayor Wellness, and in this video I'm going to teach you a way to stretch your neck so that you get deep into the fascial system and address all those small muscles in the neck that attach to the head and the spine and the shoulders. So to follow the principles of myofascial stretching or myofascial release, the stretch needs to be slow. And I'm also a huge advocate of doing the stretch in good alignment as well. You always want to stretch in good alignment and teach your muscles to lengthen, elongate in that best possible alignment. So let's start with, you can sit on the floor, you can sit on a chair. I'm on my little rolly stool, but make sure you have a nice low back curve. And that you're sitting up on your sit bones, you're not leaning back or curved under on your tailbone. So sit up on your sit bones and reach back there and find your low back curve. Also the shoulders, getting the shoulders in good alignment. I would start with turn your palms up, reach them behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then let the elbows come into the side, and then relax your shoulder blades, and then you can bring your hands in front and put them on your lap. Feet on the ground or wherever they feel comfortable. I would keep them uncrossed, would be ideal. Okay, so let's start with the right side. And to do the stretch, you're just going to drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Keep your shoulders level, but let gravity do the work. And you may not feel a lot right away, but a big principle of myofascial stretching is time, patience, time. And then just a meeting of the stretch. So don't be reaching over and pulling down. That's too much tension in the muscle and the fascia. And if it's too much, everything will resist. So it has to be a gentle, mild to moderate stretch. Just think about when you start to feel the stretch, that's where you really want to stop. So let's just hang out here for a little bit. I like to use my breath, and so a nice deep belly breath. If you're not sure what that is, a diaphragmatic breath, there's another video on that you can watch. But trying to breathe in and feel your belly expand when you breathe, that helps to relax the muscles, calms the body, calms the mind. And just wait for gravity to kind of take over, pulling the head down towards the shoulder. Again, keeping the shoulders as level as possible. Relax your shoulders, relax your belly, relax your hips, and just wait. And eventually you feel that your muscles and your tissues will just start to yield. They'll just start to elongate, and pretty soon you'll feel your head drops just a teeny bit further. There, mine's going just a little bit more. Take some deep breaths. If you take a nice big belly breath and then expand that into your chest, you can sort of feel that stretch from the inside out as well. Make sure you're not leaning too far forward. Keep your ears up in line with your hips. There's another nice stretch for me. I'm not pulling, I'm just waiting for these tissues to let go. So after minimum 30 seconds, preferably more like a minute, maybe 2, then that might be long enough. Now you can stop here, and I'm going to show you how to come out of your neck stretches, but not till we're done with each angle. So for the next layer of this stretch, we're going to take our chin, we're tilting toward the right side, so we're going to bring our chin down towards the right armpit. And just go until you feel that stretch on this side just shift a little bit. I feel it shift more up. You might feel it shift more to the back, or sometimes even more in the front. It just depends on where you're the tightest. So tip that down. Make sure you're sitting up straight. Keep your shoulders level. Breathe. Use your belly breath. Make sure you're not rolling back on your tailbone. We'll hold this for a few more breaths. I like to figure out how many breaths will take up 30 seconds or a minute. And I know if I breathe nice and slow, about 4 to 5 of those is going to be 30 seconds. That way you don't have to watch a clock. Okay, I'm feeling a little more letting go. Okay, you may want to hold it longer. You can always pause the video, or you could try this on your own later. But we're going to go to the next layer. So the next layer is then taking the chin that we brought down to the right armpit in that direction. We're going to go the opposite angle up and to the left with the chin. So keeping gravity, tilting the head, but then moving the chin until you feel that stretch change again. And then breathe. Again, making sure your shoulders are level. You're sitting with your nice low back curve. Shoulders are relaxed, hips are relaxed. Breathing and waiting. So it takes a lot of patience to stretch through the neck or stretch through the neck with the myofascial principles. Couple more breaths, then we'll come out. So before you come out, you might want to watch me first and then do it. So to come out safely so that you're not using all these muscles that we just stretched is bring your whole body forward, lean your nose over your toes, then bring your head into midline, and then come up. Then come up. Rotate the shoulders a little bit. You'll feel quite a bit of difference between one side and the other. Roll around. Tuck your chin. Okay, and then get ready to start on the other side. So again, making sure your shoulders are level, bring the shoulder blades back, relax them, palms up on the lap, nice low back curve, and then just let gravity tip. And we'll go through the whole stretch, so you can just follow along and stretch with me. And we're all different. We all have different jobs, different background, different injuries, different level of stress, different things we do with our bodies all day long. So everybody's going to feel that stretch in a little bit different place. It might be lower, it might be higher, it might be down into the arm, into the chest, into the back. Whatever you feel is whatever you feel. Just sort of pay attention to where that tension is. And as you breathe and as you let gravity continue to gently pull on your head, you'll feel the tissues yield. Okay, I'm getting some nice lengthening. Now I'm going to turn my chin to the left armpit, just in that direction, keeping my shoulders level. I can really feel that pulling on me down into, I can feel it here, but I can also feel it in my back under my shoulder blade. Breathe. We'll stay here for about another 30 seconds. Feel a nice yield, a nice lengthening. Okay, now let's gently take our chin and turn it up and to the right. Feel that stretch shift a little bit. Keep breathing. Okay, we'll give it another 10 seconds or so, and then we'll come out of the stretch. Okay, so to come out, lean forward, bring the nose over the toes first, and then bring the head into midline. Slowly come back up. Roll the shoulders a little bit. Gently tuck the chin. Now, before you tuck your chin, try pretending there's someone really tall behind you, that their fingers in their ear, and they're lifting you up. And then tuck the chin and show all of your neck rolls. Even if you're thin, you probably have some neck rolls. Tuck that down, feel the pull in the back. Now you can hold this as well. This is a really good neck stretch too, but make sure you do that lengthening towards the ceiling and then tucking. Keeping the shoulders back. And then slowly come forward and then up and then roll it out. Turn one side and the other. I like to finish up with just a little bit of just putting my hands on my forehead and gently pushing forward, pushing backwards, pushing sideways, pushing the other way. Just sort of reintegrates all that stretching we just did, get some blood flow going using those muscles very gently that we just stretched. So the main point here is go slow and go gentle, and you're going to get much better results. And it's absolutely fine to do the stretch multiple times a day if you feel like you need it. The other thing I would build into your life, though, is just more ways to use your neck. You know, we have all these rearview mirrors in our car, but try every once in a while to turn and actually look over your shoulder and use this range of motion that we have available. Our necks are meant to do a lot of motions, but we don't use very many of them these days. So take the time, move your neck, keep it flexible and keep it strong, and it will do well for you. Thanks. If you have more questions, you can go to marewellness@gmail.com, or marewellness.com is my website. Thank you.